What's up, my creators? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Vaughn of Vaughn Creative Studios. I'm a multifaceted creative and I am great at everything I touch. So today I'm going to be going over a few books that I use for inspiration, motivation, and really just go-to references for graphic design and art. So the first book I'm going to be talking about is The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. So if you're a creative, you probably already heard about this book. It's all over the net, all over Instagram, all over Facebook. Well, I don't really know about Facebook. It's all over the socials, all over YouTube. Every creative I watched has pretty much read this book, and that's why I read the book. Well, I'm reading the book. I'm about halfway into this book. So basically, if you're a creative or you just out here getting it, you doing a thing, you need to read this book for motivation. Sometimes I kind of get a little, I guess, like a little lost when it comes to like my creative mindset, or I have like times where I'm just down and I need a little pick me up. This book is what I always reference to. I always come back to. It's one of those books where you can start reading it, like the first few sentences, I already knew it was gonna slap. Like, this is it. This that one. It's basically about Rick Rubin. He's a creative himself. It has a lot of like his experiences, and it has scenarios, and it's really motivational. I would really pick this up if I were you. I have it I have a hard copy and I also have a digital copy. So if I'm like out of town somewhere and I need the book, like I need to get back on it, I can always go to my Audible and read it that way. So creatives, get you this. Get you one. This that one. So the next book I'm going to talk about is The 12-Week Year. Just like The Creative Act, I know you've read The 12-Week Year, or you want to read it, or this is that moment, this that time where you like, okay, yeah, maybe I need to go get this because Vaughn, she talking about it too, and everybody else is talking about it. So get The 12-Week Year. All right, I'm going to be real with y'all. I done tried The 12-Week Year like 3 times already. And it's not because the book doesn't work, it's because I'm a little inconsistent. But I'm definitely getting back very much inconsistent. I mean, I'm definitely getting back consistent with my design work, and I'm trying to start back painting. The 12-week year definitely will help you out if you're like one of those really organized people that need to like check the box, check off everything that you need to get done. You're gonna go and make you a 12-week year in Notion like I'm doing. So I realized that I wasn't successful in the 12-week year because I was trying to follow everybody else's Notion templates, and I realized that I needed to just create my own Notion template, one that I can follow and that's more my speed. So if you do need a Notion template, I'm eventually going to finish mine. I'm working on it now, and I'll link it in either this video once I'm done or the next video. When I'm done, y'all will know. So maybe my way of, the 12-week year may work better for you if it hasn't worked for you and you used other people's templates. All right. When it comes to design, Thinking with Type was one of the first design books that I did get. This was one of the first books I got when I decided that I did want to like get into graphic design. It has so many different examples of all types of typefaces, fonts, anything you can think of when it comes to type and typeface. This book has it. It has like so many examples. I want to flip through so y'all can see, but it's so many examples for inspiration. And not only is it a lot of examples and a lot of information and knowledge on this, it also has a lot of history behind the typefaces. I love that part about it, the history part, because I do like to delve like into history of everything basically. And I'm really glad that I got this book. Y'all need to get it too, especially if you struggle with like knowing what type and font to use when you're designing something. I also just finished my first poster design. Well, my first recent poster design, and I posted it on my Instagram, so y'all go check that out. But I used this book to kind of reference what I was going for and what I was looking for and whether it will work, and it worked. So get this. All right, so the next design book would be Adobe Illustrator in the Classroom. This is the classroom in a book. Adobe Illustrator Classroom in a book. This book, if you don't want to go to school, I don't even think they teach like the actual programs in art school. I really don't think they do. But either way, that's neither here nor there because we're not in art school. We're not finna go to art school. What we gonna do is get Adobe Illustrator Classroom in a book. And with this book, it comes with a subscription to a website that basically has this on digits, like it's digital, the step-by-step, everything is a person basically is recordings of a person doing step-by-step everything Adobe Illustrator, literally everything. I'm about halfway through it. This is really just a refresher course for me. But if you're like a new designer or you're trying to get into design or you've already been in design, you just need a refresh, it's worth it. It's a little pricey, but it's worth it. So the next book, we'll leave this one for last because we're going through design right now. All right, Graphic Design Fundamentals. I know what you're thinking. It's a really thin book. What can I learn from it? First of all, it was cheap. That's one thing. Second, it has everything you need to know when it comes to the basics of graphic design fundamentals. I could like basically go and type in on YouTube like graphic design fundamentals, and everything that I've seen on YouTube, I've read in this small book, this really thin book. Trust me, it is worth getting the book, especially if you're like me and you want to have something to touch and not just watch, you know. I'm one of those people that likes to take notes in a notepad and then put notes on my whatever app I'm using and then put it on the counter. I'm one of them people. I do a lot, but it works for me. So if you're one of those people, get this book. It literally has everything you need as far as the basics of fundamentals of graphic design. If you're kind of deep in your design career already and you know your stuff already and you trying to go a little deeper and decide that you want to do brand identity, designing brand identity. I want to say I saw a video and somebody said that this was one of the books that they used in art school. Don't quote me, but I think I did hear that and see that. But this book, when I say examples on top of examples on top of examples on top of examples, if you need any type of, you trying to find a book to reference like what you need to do next when it comes to brand identity, this is the one. I ain't gotta say too much. Just get the book, trust me. All right, so this last book, it doesn't have anything to do with design, but it can help with design. Like, I love this book. This book has helped me in my day-to-day creative everything, my creative world. The Artist's Way. The Artist's Way. Like those other two books, the first two books, the 12-Week Year and the Creative Act, I'm pretty sure you have seen The Artist's Way. You've probably seen artists and designers do like their weekly Artist's Way posts. So this is one of those, another type of motivational book for creatives. For me, it helped me realize that I needed to prioritize myself in design and myself in art, myself and me as a creative, basically. I needed to prioritize myself. And this book was so worth the buy. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't really be reading too many books like that, but I have a lot of books. I love to read, but it's one of those things where I don't really have the time, half of the time, to read anything. Like, I can listen to something all day, but I'm kind of not paying attention too much to it because I'm doing everything else. Let's remember I'm a mommy as well. So, but this book I also have listened to it on a digital copy, and it's worth it. I want y'all to trust me on this one. I know I said trust me on them other ones, but this will get you right. This is like the 12-week year for artists and creators. I'm not even lying. Like, this is the one. So that's it. Get this book. All right, y'all. So I know that was pretty quick, but trust and believe every book that I have talked about today is definitely worth the buy. You can find each book that I talked about in the description below. I've linked it to my Amazon storefront where I have all of the books that I've listed because I get them all from Amazon. Amazon needs to sponsor me at this point because everything that I get these days comes from Amazon. Yeah. If you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. Click the bell for the notification so you won't forget to come back and check me out on the next one and whatnot. I'm gonna try to keep coming and pushing these videos out for y'all because I want to stay consistent for myself and for you guys and for everyone that is supporting me. Thank y'all so much. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.